Floyd. Now, I think that's what Woodley's ideal maybe was, to maybe tire out Jake because he's a YouTube star. Does he really have the stamina that I have as a UFC fighter?
Yeah.
And I can guarantee you he was like, oh, wow, I was completely wrong. This kid has insane stamina and it bit him in the butt. But you were right. He needs to, I think Tyron Woodley really needs to step up. He really needs to be confident. He needs to go in there and act like he's the best in the world. Put a little Muhammad Ali in there.
That's the only way he'll win this. I agree.
Float like a butterfly sting that could be.
Yeah.
He's gotta have that mentality, or else he's gonna look like a fool to Jake Paul again.
Yeah.
Which I even hate saying, but if Jake's a big kid.
Yeah, he's no joke.
He connects with one punch, and Tyron's down on the mat.
I mean, if you connect with one punch on most guys, if Jake Paul's able to connect that on any guy, that's able to that's a punch that can put any guy out.
If Jake connects with the right hook, it's over. It's over because Jake's got a lot of power.
Yeah,
and he's wicked strong, so he's done.
Yeah.
He's done.
I mean, listen, like you said, Jake ended up putting a good shot on Tyron, but I think it was in the 4th round. I think Tyron put Jake through the ropes at one point, and he had him kind of leaning against ropes. I mean, you were there to witness it live. Were you kind of nervous in that moment when he put Jake through the ropes like that, and had, obviously he didn't end up going for it, but in that split second where you're like, oh shoot, this might get real.
100%. And it got real there.
It did.
Yes, it did. Personally, when it came to, if I was Tyron, I would be pretty scared at this point, because he caught Jake with a shot that he did not see coming. And I mean, Jake would have hit the ground if those ropes weren't there 110%.
Yeah, he would. If that was center of the ring, that would have been a knockdown.
Right. But he got right back up, kept dancing around, and was able to get to the end of the round and come back a little bit stronger. So if I'm Tyron, I'm thinking, man, I hit him with one of my hardest shots. He didn't even see it coming, and I still couldn't knock him out. Round 2, I think Jake's just going to come back more improved. I don't think Tyron can catch up.
I think that Tyron can catch up if he can get him in that situation again. Now, whether he can do that or not is the question. And I think what Tyron needs to know is, when you get him in that situation, don't go around just, waving your fist around the air in that circle. Cause I remember I'm seeing this. I'm like, he's down for the count. Like, you have him on the ropes, basically, literally on the freaking ropes. I'm like, go for the kill, and, be protective of yourself. But Tyron, you've seen guys on the mat in the UFC before. I can probably guarantee the majority of the time you're not going around waving your fist in the air. Your instinct is to go at them, get on the ground, and take them out. You have a guy that you've literally punched the life out of, and go get him before he gets the energy to come back. And I think that he needs to do that in order to have a good shot here. I want to see Tyron do this thing, because, even if it's, regardless of how you feel about them, a trilogy fight could be fun to see. But
those are always fun to see.
Yeah, that's fun to see. I think unfortunately it might be a detriment to Jake if this turns into a trilogy thing, because you kind of do want to see him go on and fight
Tommy Fury.
Well, more high level talent, and go on and fight more guys like this. But I don't know. I like Tyron in this fight. I like the adjustment.
Woodley. We got 2 for Tyron Woodley, 1 for Jake right now.
Yeah.
What a loser, right?
Yeah, right.
Shut up.
What a loser, right?